What's good, y'all? Your boy NeedForSheed coming with his first ever NFL recap. I was gonna start it last week, but a couple things came up. I want to really start it off. I want to go back and review week 2 and give my predictions for week 3 of the NFL. It's been a lot of crazy games, a lot of crazy things going on, injuries and everything that's happening. So I just want to, go through a quick little recap of what I saw in week 2, what I'm projecting for week 3, and these will be coming every Thursday before Thursday, 12 o'clock on YouTube. As you guys already know, that will be coming out, especially before every Thursday before the Thursday night football game. That's what we're aiming for. So I hope you guys stay with me through the whole NFL season, and I'll be giving predictions and recaps throughout the week. So now let's go ahead and recap what we're going to look at from week 2. So we had the Chargers and the Chiefs game. I'm a Chargers fan. It hurt me to see us lose to the Chiefs. Justin Herbert with a broken rib, no Keenan Allen. We had the game controlled in the first half, lost in the second half. It is what it is. And now we 1-1, and Kansas City's 2-0. We 1-1 in the division. Hopefully, we get the second game that's back out there in California. Jets Browns. No way the Browns should have lost this game. They was up. They was up double digits with a minute 20 left on the game. Nick Chubb says he should have fell down. Cool. It is what it is. The defense let them down a little bit too. They shouldn't have lost to the Jets. So kudos to the Jets for winning, but the Browns should never lost that game. Commanders and Lions. Lions were killing the Commanders from the start. I'm a slight still believer in Carson Wentz, but he does dumb mistakes all the time. Detroit is better than what a lot of people think. So they were just killing the Commanders. They made a push at the end, but at the end of the day, Detroit got that win. Bucks Saints, terrible game. It just, Jameis, he has a back injury, so, give him a little leeway, but he still threw 3 picks. Tom Brady don't look the same, but he got the win. That defense looks legit. Suspension for Mike Evans. He's in my fantasy league. That sucks. But, hopefully they can beat Green Bay, but we're going to see what's going to happen. Then he got suspended. Marshawn Lattimore, all them got ejected, so it's just a big fuss, but it was an ugly win for Buccaneers, but they got the win. Panthers, Giants. I don't believe in Baker Mayfield. It is what it is. He just, it is what it is. Him, Sam Darnold, apples, oranges. It is what it is. Shout out to the Giants starting out 2-0. Brian Dable doing a really good job up there. Give Saquon the ball. Limit the amount of times Daniel Jones has to throw the ball. Play good defense. Run the ball. Play action. Do what you got to do. So shout out to the Giants. 0-2 for the Panthers. Patriots, Steelers. Steelers got a quarterback problem. Trubisky keep playing the way he's playing. Kenny Pickett gonna see the field a lot quicker. The Patriots, they still have a lot of holes on defense. Offensive line is okay. They're gonna try to run the ball, play defense, but at the end of the day, Mac Jones can only do so much. But good win for the Patriots. Steelers gotta go back to the drawing board. Colts, Jaguars. I don't know what's going on with the Colts. They got rid of Carson Wentz from Matt Ryan, and Matt Ryan looked like he should have retired. Jacksonville's actually going to be better than what a lot of people believe. They did some moderate signings this summer. Trevor Lawrence, he looks to be improving, so that's good for him. But the Colts, they are underperforming. No Michael Pittman, no Michael Pittman, and no Leonard. But at the end of the day, you still need to be able to beat Jacksonville. So I don't know what to say. They're very disappointed right now. Dolphins, Ravens, no way that the Ravens should have lost this game. The defense let them down. Lamar did everything he could. He could have got another first down here or there, but at the end of the day, their defense let them down tremendously. Shout out to Tua for throwing 6 touchdowns, over 400 yards. That pass to Tyreek Hill, it stayed in the air a little while, but he still called it don't matter. And hit the open receiver, he did what he had to do. So shout out to the Dolphins for coming back and beating the Ravens. Y'all let that one slip away. Falcons and Rams. The Rams was in control most of the game. They made it better game at the end, but the Falcons, they can't seem to catch a break. They had New Orleans beaten, and you saw what happened, and they tried to make a run for it, but the Rams just did too much for the day. So shout out to the Rams getting that loss to Buffalo out their mouth and going 1-1. Seahawks 49ers, Seahawks who thought it was. Geno Smith had a great first game. Yeah, I didn't write back. Well, you should have wrote back this time because it was the way that looked there, wasn't it? Shout out to the 49ers. Prayers up for Trey Lance. Hope you recover. Go out and do what you got to do. But that's why you got a backup. That's why you got Jimmy G. Jimmy G knows the offense. Everybody knows him. San Francisco shouldn't miss a beat. So shout out to the 49ers. and for getting their win after losing to Chicago last week. Bengals Cowboys. I don't know what's going on with the Bengals. Their offensive line looked worse than it was last year. They just look bad. Like my boy Big Unc said, Shannon Sharp, they gonna turn Joe Burrow into Andrew Luck, and he's gonna keep getting injured, and he just ain't gonna be able to take it no more. The Cowboys, shout out to the Cowboys defense. Michael Parsons is that dude. The rest of the defense, they really good. Trayvon Diggs, I can tell he's been working on his craft a little bit more instead of just cluing. Shout out to them. The Bengals need to get it together. Dallas offense terrible, but we're gonna go from there. Shout out to them. Broncos, Texans. I don't know what's going on with Russell Wilson. He need to get the funk out of his head or whatever he's doing. He got a better offensive line, 2 running backs, and a good, solid receiving core, and a decent defense, a decent one. Yeah, you need to play better because you can't be losing to the Seahawks and then come back and barely beating the Texans. No, you shouldn't do that. Texans, y'all showing improvement, but at the end of the day, Russ, you got to play better. It is what it is. Cardinals, Raiders, y'all disappointed me again. I don't know what y'all got going. There's no way y'all was up 20-0 and y'all still lost this game. I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all need to fix it. The Cardinals, shout out to Kyler Murray running around 85 yards and still find a way to score and win in overtime. Renfro gonna get that from behind him. You gotta get Devontae more than two catches. Y'all gotta figure out run some sweeps. Run some sweeps, stops, screens, do whatever you got to do. Get a man the ball. You see what he did the first week against us on the Chargers. Get that man the ball. Raiders, y'all disappointed right now. Bears, Packers, here's what it is. It's the Bears. Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. Is what it is. Even with the new wide receivers, their defense is solid, good running game. Aaron Rodgers working in the new receivers is what it is. Chicago is who Chicago is. Y'all gonna get that boy Justin Fields hurt, and he got so much talent. Y'all playing with him. Y'all doing too much. Y'all need to get that man some help. Get him a better offensive line. Get him some more receivers. Please, somebody come in there and help that man out before y'all end his career early. Then we went to the Monday night games. Eagles, Vikings. Kirk Cousins. Darius Slay did a big play. Slay did a really good job on Justin Jefferson. It is what it is for that one. I mean, Kirk Cousins. You know, he a better Ryan Fitzpatrick. He can run high, and then he gonna come back to where he is. Shout out to Philly, Jalen Hurts doing your thing, playing a very good offensive line, very good offense in general. Defense gonna steady improve. So y'all really look the best in the NFC right now, and definitely in the NFCs. And the Bills and Titans, I don't know what the Titans should have just forfeited this game the way they played. Buffalo just got everything they wanted. Josh Allen is that guy right now. He's probably leading for MVP right now. They just dismantled the Titans. Derrick Henry barely got over 20 yards. It wasn't pretty. It was a beat down very, very quickly. Stephon Diggs is that guy. He proven it second week in a row. Really don't know what to say. They are the best team going right now. So that's my week 2 recap. Now let's go to week 3 and let's go with some predictions right now. I'm gonna get you guys about here. Tomorrow, Thursday, we will have the Steelers and the Browns. I'm gonna take Cleveland's at home. I'm taking Cleveland because I don't trust Trubisky, and I don't really trust Jacoby Brissett either. But I trust their running game and I trust their defense. Pittsburgh has a solid defense, but the offense can't get nothing going with Trubisky. And if he keeps on like this, Kenny Pickett gonna see the field. So I got the Browns winning. Texans and Bears. I think this should be a blackout game. Don't nobody care about this game at all. I'm gonna say the Texans win, even though it's in Chicago. I'm gonna say the Texans win only because they got a little bit better. A little bit better offense. Offensive line is a little bit better. But I'm gonna take Texas on the road this time. Raiders, Titans, both winless. I'm gonna take the Raiders. The Titans. I mean, if the Titans can run the ball with Derrick Henry, they'll be able to control the clock. You gotta give trailing the ball, Robert Woods. Offensive line still shaky a little bit. Those edge rushers should be able to get it, Crosby and Chandler Jones. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna take the Raiders because I believe their offense is better than their defense. And then I believe the Raiders defense is like it's a really a toss up, but I'm gonna take the Raiders. I'm gonna take the Raiders beating the Titans. So I got them going to Nashville and beating them. Chiefs, Colts. Chiefs. I'm sorry, Matt Ryan. If you beat him, I will come back next week and be like, you did a great job. But the way your team is playing right now, and the way you playing right now, and the way Mahomes playing right now, I don't see y'all beating them. I just don't. Even at home, Kansas City 5.5 point favorite, and y'all at home. Y'all usually get 3.5 being at home. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna take Mahomes, my homeboy. That's what it is. Bills Dolphins. Ooh, great division game. Got everything going, and it's in Miami. All of that. Buffalo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're gonna heat up Tua. They're gonna try to heat them up. And as much if the ball sit in the air like they did against Baltimore, even though Baltimore has great DBs, it's in the air with that with Michael Hyde and them back there. I mean, with DBs back there in Buffalo, yeah, it's going to the house. It's going to the house. Plus, they got Von Miller as an edge rusher. Your offensive line, Armstead and them, they good. Yeah, we're gonna see about that. I got Buffalo. It's gonna be a closer game, but I got Buffalo by at least 10 to beat Miami. Was it Lions Vikings? This is actually a tougher game than what a lot of people gonna think about it. They back at home. I'm gonna give Minnesota the nod. I want to see Okuda. If you that guy, you're gonna be guarding Justin Jefferson. So if you really that guy, we're gonna see what you can do with Justin Jefferson. And I want to see Adam Thielen eat. I want to see Dalvin Cook, DeAndre Swift, who's gonna be the better running back of that game. Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff are gonna be the better quarterback. Uh, Justin Jefferson is the best receiver on the field. Defensively, I like what Detroit has defensively. If Minnesota can generate pressure, they'll be better too. But I'm gonna take the Vikings at home. Close game though, probably a 7 point game. I'll take the Vikings at home. Ravens Patriots. I got the Ravens. Patriots defensively, I don't believe they can scheme up a really good scheme to stop Baltimore. I think Baltimore can improve their offense a little bit more. They'll be able to control the clock a little bit more. I got Baltimore going to New England. I got them winning. Patriots can't even get the 3 at home. They got Ravens as 3 point favorite. Basically, I mean they got them as a touchdown favorite. So I'm gonna take Baltimore. Bengals Jets. The Bengals better win this game. I'm gonna tell you this now. Y'all go down 0-3. I had y'all predicting before to win the division. Y'all go 0-3. Y'all might not make the playoffs. And it's 7 teams. Y'all need to fix that offensive line. The Jets defense is improved, but it's not as good as anybody else's defense in the league. So y'all better find a way to get it together. I got Cincinnati winning this game. Figure it out. Protect Joe Burrow. Y'all spent all that money and they look worse than the folks you had last year. Could have just kept the team and spent the money somewhere else. So y'all better protect that money. But I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. Eagles and Commanders. Got the Eagles. Carson Wentz, you playing your former team, they coming to you. I agree with all that. Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Antonio Gibson running the ball. Get all that. Yeah. Eagles. Because defensively, y'all had a great 1 year, 2020, 2021 was terrible. Y'all still ain't got Chase Young back, and y'all need that to generate a little bit more pressure. I believe the Eagles will be able to control the ball a little bit more, do everything better. So I'm gonna take the Eagles. It's gonna be a closer game. They got them 6.5. No, never mind. I got the Eagles 10 by 10. I got the Eagles by 10, at least by 10. But it's gonna be Commanders gonna play good for at least a half, but I got the Eagles winning that game. Saints Panthers got the Saints. I mean, even with James throwing 3 picks last week against Tampa Bay, Baker is worse than Jameis, and yeah, Saints defense way better than the Panthers defense to me, and their offensive weapons. Even though Carolina has really good offensive weapons, I think the Saints are better. So I got the Saints. They got on was a 3 point favorite, which means basically 6. Yeah, I got the Saints beating the Panthers. I don't see them winning this game. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. Jaguars and Chargers. I'm biased, but the Jaguars will come to the Chargers. Justin Herbert, if he's 80% healthy, 90%. I got us winning. I don't think the defense can generate enough pressure on us. I think our defense can generate enough pressure on Trevor Lawrence. I love our Derwin James. Asante Samuel, he need to come down with some of those picks. I love the defense, of course, with Bosa and Mac, Tranquil's linebackers. They're doing a really good job. I got us winning this game. I got us beating the Jaguars. Rams, Cardinals. The Cardinals do play the Rams tough, but I got the Rams winning this in Arizona. I just think Arizona might not be that was fool's gold the way they beat the Raiders last time. I think it's going to take a second, but I believe the Rams are going to come into form. That defense against that offensive line, Kyler Murray ran around like that against Aaron Donald and them. I just don't see it. I believe the weapons for the Rams will get going. I got the Rams beating the Cardinals on the road. Falcons, Seahawks, another game that should be blacked out. Don't nobody really care about this. It's going to be ugly both ways. I got the Falcons winning on the road. I think Geno's going to revert back to what Geno is. Marcus Mariota, I mean, he's decent. He's better than Geno. So I just think offensively they'll be able to do a little something. I'm gonna say the Falcons win a close one on the road in Seattle. Packers Bucks game everybody's looking for. I'm actually take the Packers. I'm gonna take the Packers and beat the Bucks on the road because all the injuries that the Bucks have, offensive line, receivers, all about they had to go sign Cole Beasley off the scrap heap just to get wide receiver bodies. And Tom Brady, a lot of things are affecting him right now. He don't look the same. Uh, and I don't know what I love Aaron Rodgers, but he talk outside of his neck too. But I think they're gonna start to get in form too. Their defense is a little bit better. They'll be able to run the ball, control the clock. Even though Tampa Bay defense is really, really good, I'm gonna say the Packers win a close one, like a field goal to 6 points. I got the Packers winning. 49ers and Broncos. This is not Trey Lance. This is Jimmy G. Jimmy G going to the Broncos. The way Russ is playing right now, I got the 49ers winning. As much as I want to believe in Russ and he's on my fantasy team and he has been costing me a lot, I got the 49ers winning because one, they are comfortable with Jimmy G because they know Jimmy G, and two, their offense and defense is predicated a little bit better than what Denver has. Denver is still finding themselves. San Francisco has been playing with them, playing together for a couple of years now, so they know each other. I got San Francisco winning a closer game than most people would believe. I would say a 7 point game, maybe 10, but I got yeah, 7 to 10 points. But I got San Francisco getting the win on the road. I got a lot of road teams winning this week. And the Monday night game, Cowboys Giants. I don't know why y'all get the Cowboys Monday night game. Y'all put them on the solo stage. Going, why? And then I got the Giants. They're gonna be in New York. I think Saquon and they'll be able to run the ball a little bit more. If the defense gets after Daniel Jones and makes him one dimensional, which means he has to throw the ball and they can't run the ball, then all bets are off because the Cowboys will keep getting more and more opportunities. But in my personal opinion, I got the Giants win because the Giants defense are good too. And I think the Giants offense is a little bit better than the Cowboys offense. But the Giants defense is comparable enough to keep that together. So in my personal opinion, I got the Giants win. It's going to be a close one. It's not going to be a blowout or anything like that. I'd say like a 3 to 7 point win, but I got the Giants winning. So that is my predictions. Those are my predictions for for this coming weekend with the Thursday night game starting with the Steelers and the Browns, and it's Sunday and Monday games. So do you think I got any of them right? What do you believe? Comment which teams will win which games. Did I talk about your team good? Did I talk about your team bad? Let me know in the comments. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will be here again next week on Thursday with my week 3 reactions and my week 4 predictions. NeedForSheed, that's where I'm at. See y'all again next week. You feel me?